Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is our rebreeding day for some of our breeding does. So in this video we will be breeding these rabbits, and we'll be also be sharing some tips on how you can have successful breeding and also be able to get some beautiful bunnies like these you see here. This is a result of having a successful breeding with your rabbit. Today we have a couple of those that we will be rebreeding. We have this American chinchilla here. This we recently weaned off some babies, gave it some resting time, and you can see it has regained back its body. So this is a good one to rebreed. We will also be rebreeding this New Zealand white. Okay, this also we recently weaned off some bunnies, so today is its rebreeding day. We also have this New Zealand white that we will also be rebreeding today. And rebreeding, you always take the doe to the back, so we will be taking this one to one of our New Zealand bucks and we have it rebred. Yes, this is another rabbit that we will be rebreeding. This is our Flemish giant that we will be rebreeding in this video. We also have this American chinchilla gray, which we will be rebreeding. So we have a couple of those that we are rebreeding in this video. We'll be sharing a few tips on how you can successfully breed your bunnies and get good results. So let's take this rabbit to the back. Okay, so we'll be breeding her with this buck. This is a proven buck. So let's see. He's trying to resist. There we have a fall off. That's one successful breeding. Normally for us we wait for about 3 fall-offs, and then we go ahead and remove her from the male's cage. Let's see if we get a second fall-off. Good work. There we get a second fall-off. Okay. This buck is doing good. Okay, so what you can do, you can pull out the female, okay, and just give them a few minutes and then put her back right in. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pull out the female. Okay, put her here to just rest. Okay, and then I'll put her back in the male and then watch the action. So let's put her back in the male. Okay. Okay, you see again action is happening. Okay, so that's a third successful fall off. Okay, at this point you go ahead and mark the breeding date in the calendar and give her a nest box on day 28, as she will be giving birth at around day 30, or between day 30 and day 35. She will be giving us some beautiful kits. Rabbits are induced ovulators, so this action of mating is what induces her to produce eggs. So if you need to monitor your rabbit to see if it is not going to urinate immediately after mating, because then she will flush everything out from her system. Okay, so sometimes what we do is now after having this action, the rabbit is going to be induced to produce some eggs. Okay, and if you bring back your rabbit back to the male after 8 hours, you have a high chance that you're going to have an instant fertilization. So, but for now, we can book this in the calendar because we have gotten 3 successful fall-offs. So let's go and get a second rabbit that we are breeding today and give it to a male. So the second rabbit we are breeding today is this New Zealand black. It has a nest box because we had bred it and then she had a false litter, so there are no bunnies here. So we're going to rebreed her and hopefully we get some bunnies this time around. So this is her. Before breeding your rabbits, you should inspect them for any diseases. Most especially check whether the ears are clear. Okay, and also just check that your rabbit is not bony. Okay, to just confirm that it's in good health so that you can go ahead and breed it. So we're going to breed her with our New Zealand buck, which is in this cage number 6. So let me open here and pick her and put it in. Okay, and then we check and to see whether she's receptive to the buck. So let's see whether she will accept to be bred. The previous she had a false litter. All right, that's one successful fall off. Okay, this is our senior New Zealand buck. Very good, never disappoints. So we want to see what we will get when you breed a New Zealand black and a New Zealand white. Okay, we hope we get some fast growing rabbits, because this buck is amazing. Okay, that is the second fall off with this New Zealand black. So we are hoping to get a good result from this crossbreeding. Third rabbit, we will be breeding this checkered giant. Sorry, this Flemish giant. Okay. We'll be breeding her with this buck. Okay. That's the first fall off. Okay. That's a nice one. So these are our Flemish giants. You can see that the female is so receptive. It's lying down for him, but already we have got one fall off. So let's see if we can get the second one and the third. It doesn't mean that if you only get one fall off that your rabbit will not give birth. You just need to have a couple of them to increase the chances that your rabbit is going to. Okay, you can assist him a little bit if she goes into the corner. Okay, and you just position him a little bit. Okay, just position her a little bit, remove her from the corner. Now you see that she's sleeping in that corner, and from there they are not able to mate. Okay, so that's the second fall off. Okay, so that's already good enough, but we will wait for the third one. So I'll just keep these ones together for a minute, and they will be able to get the third fall off. Let me move to the next rabbit. The next rabbit I'm breeding will be this American Chinchilla. This is the gray in color. So I'll be taking her to the back. Okay, the back is here. So let's see whether she's receptive. Okay, all right, that's the first fall off. Okay, you can see the thumping of the male. I think he's happy. Okay, so there we have had the first successful breeding. Okay, now we see there that they are in the corner. Okay, I think he got that one as well. Okay, but if they are stuck in the corner, you can assist them and pull the female from the corner. What I was telling you about the rabbit urinating, we see that this particular one, which is breeding from here, has urinated during the breeding system. So it flushes everything out. I don't know whether you're able to see this. Okay, so if you had taken her back to her cage, the breeding would not be successful. Okay, so it's very important that when you breed your rabbit, just monitor it a little bit and see whether she's going to urinate immediately after the breeding, as the urinating will flush out. Okay, the semen that is released by the male, like you can see it here. Okay, and then she would not be able to get pregnant. That's why it's a good idea to bring her back after 8 hours, because then she will have released eggs and she can be fertilized immediately during the breeding process. So that's one of the ways, one of the reasons why you breed your bunny and she doesn't litter at the end of the 30 days. Okay, so back to these ones here. They are quite having a rest. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out the female and put her back in after a few seconds, and then watch what happens. Okay, we see that we have a third fall off there. Okay, so that's a good one. So with this one, we are good to go to book it in the calendar. I'll just give them a few more minutes, then I'll come and pull her out. Okay, but please watch out and see whether your rabbit is having any aggressive behavior, as that will be very bad. So you would need to separate them immediately. Okay, so I'll be breeding this New Zealand white. I will be crossbreeding her with our California buck. So I'll be breeding her with our California buck. Okay, let's see whether she's receptive. You can see from there. Yes. So that's one successful breeding. And you can confirm it by the thumbing from the male. Okay, so when you're breeding, use males which are old enough. Okay. And they should be in good health. Likewise, your female rabbits should also be in good health and should be big enough for you to be able to get healthy bunnies. Okay, so we're going to wait for this one also to have successful breeding, and then we can go ahead and mark the date in the calendar. So we crossbreed for faster growth and weight gain because the California and the New Zealand white, they're the two best meat rabbits. So when you crossbreed the two, you get offsprings which are fast maturing and gain weight a little bit faster, which is good for meat production. So we are into meat production, and we also breed rabbits for other farmers. Okay, so we have reintroduced the female back to the male. Let's watch for a minute and see whether we get the second successful breeding. Okay, so that's the second successful breeding. This buck is doing great, and also the female is receptive. But if you put in your buck and then the doe is not receptive, you can always remove her and reintroduce her back in the cage, maybe after an hour or two. Okay, because when she's not receptive, they can end up fighting, which you don't want. So monitor. We advise that when you're breeding your rabbit, stay there and observe and see whether she's going to accept to be bred. So this we're only remaining with one fall off, so let's pick another rabbit. Today we have a couple of them that we are breeding. Okay, you can see that this is a mature male. Okay, very nice there. So let's pick, I think we still have one more or two to breed, and then we would be done with this breeding section. So the final rabbit that we are breeding is this American Chinchilla Grey. Okay, we'll be breeding her with this buck here. Okay, so let's see the action. Okay, this buck is in the molt season, so it's currently molting. Let's see the action. Okay, so we see that this one here is not receptive. Okay, so we're going to take her back to her cage. Maybe we give her about 2 hours and then we will rebreed. We will try to breed her again. So let's finalize with this New Zealand white. I think this one we can breed it with a checkered giant, and we see what we get from that combination. Put her here. I hope she waits. Open the cage. That is for the back. See that he jumps into the action. It looks like she's not receptive. So if she's not receptive, you take her back to her cage and maybe wait a couple of hours and see whether she will be receptive when you bring her back. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please, if you have enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to the channel if this is your first time coming across our content, as we upload videos weekly, so that when we do put out the content, you are notified and you are able to watch. So we shall get this one out and bring her back maybe after a couple of hours and see whether she will be receptive. Okay, there she is. I'll see you in the next video. God bless. Bye.